This is Boxing Tickets NI. We're here at the SSE Arena. Delighted to be joined by the victorious Aston Brown. I'm probably going to stay first of all. I wanted to see more of that fight. Obviously it was shaping up to be a very good fight, but I guess is it probably fair to say to you you're trying to show your macho sort of level early on in the fight, and you were the first that won the land, the big shot, the end up. But what an occasion for you in Belfast.
Amazing. As you said, it was shaping up to be a cracking fight. I probably fought Fergus's fight a wee bit in the first round, but then when I came out in the second, I put my arm out and I went, I've got the range here. He didn't come as quick, and I thought as soon as I get the range on him, then I could hit him and I could hurt him. But it was a cracking shot, a cracking knockout. But full respect to fearghus Quinn, another undefeated fighter wanting to put his undefeated record on the line. And we put as you said, it was a tasty first round on for the fans, but I got the job done in the second in good fashion.
Everybody obviously in the press conference and things like that were talking about your amateur career and people who you've sparred and everything else. Is it fair to say now that people will rate you as a professional boxer rather than amateur and everything else? People's now going to give you some respect because you've came to the Lions Den to Belfast, fought another undefeated boxer. So you'll get your roses sort of in some ways that people's now going to talk about you as a professional career.
Exactly, and that's as you said, a lot of people always just speak about my amateur because I'm so sort of new in, well, a small amount of fights in the professional game. So everybody's always gone back to the amateur career because I've had over 140 fights in that. But I want to be known as a solid professional fighter, and I think I've made that statement tonight. So looking forward to the future and some big fights.
You obviously your name's a bad man. You are a bad man. You obviously you weren't phased in any way in sort of coming here. Belfast pretty much like Scotland, isn't it? Really in a way. So it was like a home from home for you.
It was, and I love Belfast. Know what I mean? It's an amazing place. I love it. I love the full week's been amazing. Know what I mean? The hospitality's been amazing. We've had a great time. I enjoy this game. Know what I mean? I choose to do this because I love it. Know what I mean? And as you see when I walked in there tonight, I was just soaked up the atmosphere. Know what I mean? And it was a fantastic occasion. So roll on the future.
Obviously you've had the troubles obviously within the professional game probably more than anything, obviously cancelled fights and everything else. This was the second time around obviously making the fight because Fearghus broke his hand the first time around. But as not, boxing's not a simple game, like you have to come through the trials and tribulations, and you're getting your rewards now out of this.
Oh, definitely, as you said, fights on, fights off, not just the fight with Fearghus, fights before that cancelled on me as I was just coming back to the game to try to get back into professional boxing. It took so long to get my licence back, get back in the ring, so I had to be patient, know what I mean, but I knew eventually if I'd done the right things today, stayed patient, stayed in the gym, know what I mean, that it would eventually come, and I've just probably produced the best performance in my career on the biggest platform, so I'm over the moon. Is
it going to be tougher for Lee Eaton and Let's Go management now to obviously to get you fights, because people will see a stoppage win, and I think people will maybe look at your record and went 6-0 with one stoppage. He's not a puncher. You come to your opponent's well, it's not his hometown, he's from Balik, but you come here and you stop in the second round. Like, is it going to be tougher to get fights for you now?
I think so, because all I've been saying through my full professional career is saying once people come to fight with me or come forward to win, I'll knock them out, I'll put them to sleep, and I've said it over and over and over again. And it's hard against these gentlemen because they survive. We all know that they survive and they go on the back foot and they know what they're doing in there. I always said once fighters come to fight with me or come to win, that's when you'll see people get knocked out, and I produced that tonight, so I'm over the moon.
It's fighting in a famous venue as well, was it or Framptons or Ryan Burnett's or Michael Conlan's, like. What did it feel like obviously walking out in the SSE Arena tonight? Like, as a away fighter you're going to get the boos and everything else you're going to expect, but did you really enjoy the atmosphere?
Absolutely loved it, and seeing all the faces sitting ringside, Jamie, Pierce O'Leary, Gary Cullig, people I know, friends of mine, know what I mean? It was amazing to see all these guys here to watch the show, watch you, know what I mean? That's usually me always going to watch them, so it was nice. It was a nice wee feeling. It was a nice feeling to have all my family here as well supporting me, and I just loved every single minute.
You seem a wee bit, I don't know, you're sort of a wee bit red, maybe it's the light, but maybe a wee bit emotional sort of for it. I guess it's your biggest sort of performance sort of your career so far.
Yeah, very emotional, know what I mean? Like, as I've spoken about a lot of times, I came through a lot of troubles, know what I mean? And to just even get back in a boxing ring was massive for me. And now to co-main eventing on a Conlan boxing show live on DAZN, like, that's a dream come true. It's a childhood dream to me, so the future's opened up massively for me, and I'm so excited.
I love sort of hearing stories, sort of comeback stories, or sort of people. It gives people hope, it gives people inspiration, and the way the world is, obviously, nowadays there's so much negativity. Like, you're a role model, you're an inspiration for people. Like, you probably need to home in on that more, the fact that people's looking up to you, you know, to see what you've been through. Like, life's not sunshine and rainbows, as they say, you know, you have to come through these things, but it's probably made you the person you are today.
100%. If you're just, I always say to people, see if you're just willing, you can change it, know what I mean? Because I went through some struggles, addiction problems, mental health problems, prison. But I came out the other side, know what I mean? And I was willing to change, and I was willing to change my life around, and I did. And I'm a living proof of that today, boxing on a massive platform. And what else can I say? You know what I mean? I'm buzzing.
What's next for Aston Brown? Obviously, you know, when you put a statement on the guard, probably maybe calling the box, maybe may have you back again. I sort of heard a whisper there in the sort of background, which I'm not going to release sort of publicly, but what would you like next?
Just another big platform fight, a big fight on a massive platform. That's what I've been calling for a long time. As you said, me and Jamie just had a wee chat there, so there might be something in the pipeline, know what I mean?
Back in Belfast again?
Could be, mate, know what I mean? Hopefully, because it was amazing, I absolutely loved it, and I just put on my best performance. So, just looking for the big fights, mate, know what I mean? I'm 33 now, I'm not looking to try and build a record or build a career against German. I just stopped another undefeated prospect, basically, in good and fantastic fashion, know what I mean? Full respect to Fearghus Quinn for taking the fight, because none of us needed to take this fight, know what I mean? The both of us could have went other routes and get fighting a few Germans, built it a bit. So full respect to him, but I want some big fights on big platforms and maybe some title sling in the mix, who knows?
And obviously with Lee Eaton involved there as well, you know he's going to work his magic, he works for everybody. When do you go back home to Scotland? Obviously, will you get to enjoy a bit of Belfast tomorrow, or is it sort of first flight home?
Sort of first thing, because we've been here since Wednesday. So we've been out enjoying Belfast, know what I mean? Obviously I had the weight cut and stuff today, but we've still seen some nice sights, mate, and out enjoying it, get some nice food, and it's a lovely city, know what I mean? And so back home tomorrow, mate, have a couple of weeks off, and then back in the gym and ready for the next one.
Yeah, well, congratulations, obviously it's great to hear a bit of insight into you and obviously what you've been through. Keep obviously plugging on, keep doing what you're doing, because it's working, and hopefully we'll see you back in Belfast soon.
Thank you very much, mate, I appreciate you so much, thank you. Okay.
Cheers, Aston, thank you. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, thanks for that.